Hi, this is the Truzone podcast. My name is Alex Kimina. This is a platform where we get to discuss some of the issues affecting our young people. And today I'm joined by a very wonderful guest of mine. Udi beste yangu wa kuanzia kitambo sana. Her name is Coach Mumba. She is a fitness instructor and nini ingine?
Wellness advocate.
Wellness advocate.
And a mother.
And a mother.
Yes.
So tuambie wellness advocate nini?
Wellness advocate basically ni someone who preaches more about good living, healthy living.
Okay.
In terms of good food, nutrition, walking, such things.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, sawa. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Umejibamba huko, umefurahi kuwa hapa ama
Kidogo tense but it is what it is.
Una tense kwa nini? Light na camera.
Sasa.
Na unajua umezoea gym, umezoea chuma sana. But karibu sana.
Thank you.
Nataka tuongee story ya COVID na mavijana. Because kuna wase wengi sana wameaffectiwa na COVID. Na kuna watu wameinfectiwa na kuna watu wameaffectiwa. Meaning that kuna watu wamepatwa nayo na kuna watu wanajua wamepatwa nayo. Loved ones and wengi wamepass, wengine pia wameshikwa nayo na wakapona, na kuna wenye sasa wanapona. And being my friend, I know pia wewe ni one or another umekuwa victim of COVID-19. Maybe you can just give us your story and your deal and how you managed to tunajua ni God ametuweka poa, but also how you took personal responsibility as far as fitness and health is concerned. Ndo kakuwa poa.
Okay, first off, I'd like to start by saying when COVID hit the world, jusi Kenya peke yake, kulikuwa na ile perceptive that it's only affecting the elderly and those with pre-existing conditions. So unapata most of the youth walikuwa na ignore hiyo fact, wanasema I'm not over 50, I don't have diabetes and stuff. So unapata youth were careless in terms of social distancing, masking and stuff. So for me, I was very careful. The whole of 2020 nilikuwa nimejifungia and stuff, and also the fact that due to the lockdown nilikuwa most of the time at home. Now enter 2021 with now the restriction being eased up and stuff, I went back to work. So like after a month or two of working, I got infected with COVID. But haikukam venye tuko tunaambiwa high temperatures, sijui coughing and stuff. So I was at work. I was conducting classes, but na feel I'm fatigued. So the type of fatigue that I was feeling is like more of a pregnant woman, and I'm like
bado
sijafanya dhambi. Sijafanya kitendo chochote.
Hujakuwa na uhusiano wote.
I'm still single, so
yeah.
Hakuna. So the first instinct was maybe I'm just fatigued from work. Juu nilikuwa na overdo.
Yeah.
But it was not that, because I tried to get something to help me with the fatigue, but it didn't go off. So I remember the day I went to get tested, I was doing a class. It's more of a low intensity class. It's a class where if I conduct it, I don't sweat at all. But that day I was fatigued, I was running out of breath. So the next thing I did was to call my HR. Nikaambia, naona, let me go get tested for COVID. I know I don't have temperature. I know I'm not coughing. I'm just fatigued, and it's not normal fatigue. So that same day, I went and got tested. Then continued with my errands as a typical Kenyan Joe. So lazima kazi ifanywe. Yeah. So that night I didn't sleep well at all.
Yeah.
So at around 9 p.m. I got a mail from my bosses that my results says they may come, and I was positive. So I was told to isolate for 14 days and rest. Apparently, the government does not tell you what to do. So once you get the test, you wewe na Mungu wako. Technically, you don't know anything about the medication. You don't know what to do. The only thing you know is what you get from the media. Once you get COVID, quarantine yourself, stay safe and stuff. So for me, it was a journey of discovering because I had not encountered someone with COVID before. So I didn't know how to deal with it.
When was this?
This was 18th March is when I got the test.
This year?
Yes,
okay.
This year.
Okay.
And I was living in a family with my family, and of course with the high cost of testing for COVID, we assumed that we are all positive,
yeah.
Considering the symptoms that we were exhibiting.
Yeah.
So the best part is I use the knowledge that I have from my sports science and stuff, that I knew if you have COVID, it means your immunity is down, and the only way to increase your immunity is by eating well, in terms of increasing your vegetables, fruits, and also supplementing with vitamins and stuff. You want to take supplements, uptake yake ni rahisi than of food. So I went on to those regimen of vitamins and stuff. Then see, this is something new I've never experienced. I wanted to work out. I was being told, if you have COVID, try exercising. But that was a wrong move. Because once you have COVID, your body is trying to fight off. You don't have any energy. Once you exercise, and when you exercise, you are using energy. So you get more tired and more sick. So that was a wrong thing that I did, because I tried to, like, some yoga moves, things that you don't, nguvu.
Yeah.
But it was a wrong move.
Yeah.
Thanks God I was communicating with other instructors who had got COVID before, and they told me, if you have COVID, the only thing you need to do is rest. So a little backstory, I have mild asthma. So ilikuwa pia at the back of my mind, niko like, hey,
ulikuwa unaogopa inaweza kuwa underlying condition.
Ni underlying condition.
Yeah.
But for me, fitness journey yangu, since I started fitness, your asthma, I went from taking medication every day to no medication at all. Juu lung capacity yangu will improve, my breathing and stuff. So ilikuwa at the back uko tu nyuma, but it's not something that in the last few years that imekuwa ikijipresent. But kulikuwa nayo scarier, because you can't breathe well. So you're feeling like, if I can't breathe from this, what if now I start sneezing and stuff?
Okay.
So I took advice, I rested really well, and I'm glad that from me being able to work out every day, lung capacity yangu, it was good. My oxygen levels did not drop.
Okay.
So every day I'm used to running, I'm used to being active.
Yeah.
So the recovery process for me was not as tough as it is with COVID. For my mother, on the other hand, for her the journey was different, because she's not very physically fit. So ilimweka chini. She couldn't walk well, she was coughing and stuff. She was not able to hold on to it very well. Yes, so I'm really grateful that in as much I was not working out during the COVID period, the time I had COVID, my body was prepared to fight.
Okay.
Because what people need to understand is, once you work out, your immunity increases, and also your lungs are able to, iko na hiyo capacity ya kushikilia breathing and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So well, it's quite an experience.
It is, and I wouldn't wish anyone to experience what I did.
So watu wako serious.
And najua, okay, one of my friends was telling me, you're one of the people who are so careful in terms of social distance, mask.
You know, ndo nimeshangaa cause hata ujui inatoka wapi stuff, cause
we don't know.
Yeah, cause umekuwa careful, umesanitize, umevaa mask, keep distance, na bado ikakam.
Yeah, for me, naweza sema ni, okay, najua ukina job, you're protecting yourself. But you forget at home, you live with people.
Yeah.
You can't social distance at home.
Exactly.
So it's mostly spread in the community area.
Oh, okay.
It's not spread outside where people are in churches or stuff. It's just spread at home.
Okay.
For example, if your husband and wife, you're both working at different places, Moja anafanya kazi Ngong, mwingine ako Westlands. Those are different matatus. You don't know who you're meeting. At the end of the day, you'll meet at the same house.
Okay.
So huyu amebeba virus yake, umebeba yake. Then mpatane, and you can't wear mask at home. So in as much as you're trying to kujikinga, bottom line it's very hard.
Kabisa. So wacha tuonge concerning food. Food, nutrition and fitness. Maybe unaweza tuambia nutrition yako during that time ilikuwa gani? Na yenye pia unaweza recommend for that person mwenye atakuwa safe. Obviously si watu wanataka kuwa safe. So like during this period, we as young people unaweza tu advise tukule food gani? Na also pia utuambie maybe for that young person is out there mwenye already anapitia hiyo conditions hii ama amepatikana ako nayo, ni food gani anaweza kula poa zenye zinaweza boost immunity yake? Na pia mwenye hajapata anaweza jikinga na food gani? Na pia maybe exercise and all that.
So number one thing, we need to go out and be in the sun.
Kwa jua.
Kwa jua, vitamin D.
Lakini sasa Mumba kuja kuwa na jua Julai.
Acha na Julai. Let's give an example of a person who works 9 to 5. Anatoka kwa nyumba 6, hakuna jua. Anaenda job, ana stay in the office 9 all the way to 5. By the time they're getting back home, hajaota jua.
Ni kweli.
We are one of the lucky people in this world tunaishi kwa equatorial where the sun is throughout the year, but we don't get to experience the vitamin D. So number one is dedicating at least even 30 seconds, hata kama ni kukula lunch unakula nje, ndio your absorption ya vitamin D kuwe kwa mwili yako. So that's the number one thing that we tend to forget. Jua si watoto peke yake. If you check in little kids, watoto wakizaliwa, mothers are normally advised jua saa 3, jua saa 9 mtoto aoteshwe to prevent things like rickets and stuff. Even us, vitamin D deficiency is bad. Inasaidia inakuhelp in protecting against diseases. Number 2, mamboga, sukuma wiki.
Kwanza wanaume ongelesha hapo. Wanaume
si nyama choma, ukikula nyama kula nyama na mamboga. We normally advise people if you're eating ugali, meat and mboga, your plate, half of it inafekwa vegetables. Half of it. So si kunwa nyama sukuma 50 bob watu 5. Hiyo ni kidogo sana. Hiyo ni kidogo. Alafu unajua when you talk about vegetables, people think we are talking about the fancy vegetables, kina lettuce, broccoli, artichoke. No, it's the easy mrenda, kunde, skuma, cabbage, those small things, carrots, such things. Hizi ni vitu zina protect our bodies against diseases. So fruits and vegetables in plenty.
Hata nikuulize, skuma husaidia?
Si iko na vitamin C.
Skuma?
Iko na vitamins. Niko na swali moja.
Uliza.
Leo umekula matunda?
Nilikula machungwa asubuhi moja.
It's not enough.
So like sasa for example, kutibu tuongelele about quantities like in a day mtu anafaa kula quantity ya vegetable like ukimeasure ni kama
measurements ya vegetables atuwezi, they differ from one person to another. Maybe my needs and your needs are not the same.
Sasa kama yeye ameniambia in a day machungwa ni less, nafaa kula machungwa kama ngapi
in every meal? You should have a vegetable or a fruit. So breakfast you have your apple or banana. Sema banana ni ya 10 bob. Lunch unakula mboga na avocado. Supper unakula chungwa or we normally say fruits in season. The fruits in season, number one, they are cheap. Kama maembe iko season ni 10 bob. Maembe iko season ni 70 bob. So you get to utilize fruits zikiwa season. Kama ni machungwa iko season, kula hata 4 in a day. Hiyo vitamin C inakuwa stored kwa body. Itakuhelp in the long run. Kama ni mboga, in every meal you don't have to eat. Kama sisi Wakikuyu tunakulanga mchele na waru.
Machakura.
That is carbohydrates without any protein. So we need to have a balanced diet. Balance in terms of iko na carbs, iko na vitamin na iko na proteins. Hizo zingine zinakuanga micronutrients. The three I mentioned are macros. carbohydrates, proteins and fats. Then for vitamins inakuanga you can eat as whatever quantity you want.
Okay.
But usi overdo.
Okay.
Usi overdo.
Overdo ndio shida.
Overdo ndio shida juu utaboeka.
Okay.
I mean ukisema because I've said you eat skuma, imaanisha kule skuma breakfast, lunch and supper.
Una balance.
Yeah. At least variety.
Yeah.
Do too much of everything uta get bored and it will not be as nice as it is if you take it just once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So acha nikuulize second last question alafu after that tutaenda kwa fitness. Kwa ule young person mwenye anaona man mimi sina hata siwezi hata toboa kula 3 meals in a day. Ni nini anaweza grab that is healthy that inaweza kuwa either cheap ama yani is there a snack that is healthy that mtu anaweza grab ama acha tuongelee tu pia msemo anapenda snacks sana snacking and all that. Kama kwanza wewe unakula snacks sana.
Mimi nakulanga.
Yeah.
But which snacks am I eating?
Exactly. Now that's a question that nilikuwa nakuuliza. Ni snacks gani zenye msana za kula that ni healthy na still more fun to
and cheap.
Yeah, and cheap, yeah.
So number one thing, when you're investing in your health, it's not expensive. When investing in your health, it's more cheaper than being in hospital and paying the hospital bills. On a normal day, 20-year-old Kenyan will use 100 shillings for credit. Your 100 is 10 bananas. You need 3 bananas. Okay? Lunch, dinner, supper. Avocado is 20 shillings. But since hizi vitu si vitu unaweza kula, pineapples is 20 shillings. Watermelon. Kile naambianga watu most of the time is we are lucky we live in Africa. Where organic food is readily available.
Kabisa.
Ukienda huko majuu, price of avocado ni punch. Na hiyo avocado sile mzuri, kale kashana hivi.
Na imekuwa kwa fridge na nini? Yeah.
And it's not even it's GMO,
yeah.
But here we get readily available. So it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
Because I mean with 10 shillings you can get a slice of pineapple.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. With 10 shillings you can buy carrot to kuweka kwa food.
So ni mentality tu tuko nayo.
Ni mentality. And in terms of snacking, naonanga msee anasema mi kama singisonga crips, nisonga
crips.
Kriba.
Kriba.
Mi staki snack. You una switch off to things like peanuts. Peanuts iko high in proteins. Iko na fats, but the good type of fats. So haita kunaonesha like crips iko na processed fat. So unakula crips, we have yogurt, and not just yogurt, we have plain yogurt. We have mala, milk, fruits and such.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na kuna nyama gani unaweza recommend, which type of meat? Both red and white, because I believe all of them ziko important.
Yeah.
Yeah, ni gani unaweza recommend sana?
So for meat, tunasemanga we incline on more of organic food. So if you get a chance to eat kienyeji chicken, well and good. Broiler pia ni sawa, but what quantity are you taking it? Tunapatanga most of the broiler meat, they have a lot of fat percentage. Na hii fat ndio ukiingest kwa body yako inakuwa saturated fat. Yani ni sunonanga ukipika hiyo nyama bado hiyo mafuta ushikana. So imagine you ingesting it into your body. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
So for meat, you try and take as much as lean meat as possible. Then cooking methods. Someone who is deep frying their food and someone who is ile kupika kawaida tu ile kuweka mafuta kidogo unakaranga, those are two different people. Once deep fry the food, you are killing some of the nutrients that the food possesses. So you're not getting the nutrients as whole.
Okay.
Yeah, because substituted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Na ule mtu mwenye hezi afford, kuna time pia I think sijui watu walikuwa wanaongea naye concerning oil. Kuna vegetable oil na kuna olive oil. Of course olive oil ni expensive. So kuna nini? Is there a substitute of the vegetable oil ama the oil that yenye tunatumianga for a healthier and cheaper one apart from olive oil?
First and foremost, olive oil ikipikwa ina losing taste yake. It's more of dressing.
Okay.
So for cooking, unless coconut oil. Juu ukikula chakula kuna olive oil, taste yake kwangi the same. Alafu there's this thing about portion. Everything in portion. Unapatanga mtu anafikiria if I put vijiko 3 za mafuta ndio chakula itakuwa tamu. It's not about how much you're putting into it.
Kwanza pale tumetoka. Pale mimi nawe tumetoka, mafuta tunajua inaekangwa kuwekwa. Mafuta
ni top layer. No, it's not about that. It's about ukishakanga. Najua now the problem is we are not taught these things. We are not taught these things. We think if we put a jar of oil, the more the tastier the food it will be.
Na hujahesabu mtungi ya maji pia ya kuweka.
Maji ni mzuri. Juu mwili nataka maji, lakini mafuta tu second.
Unaweka mafuta na mtungi ya maji.
Mi maji I'll support maji. But how you're cooking your food? Mafuta kidogo tu. A tablespoon is enough for a meal. Unakaranga kitungu yako poa, unaweka nyanya, unaweka dania. Hizo tu ladha zina marinate, zina marry each other. Then ukipresent food yako ina mafuta mob, but ni tamu.
True.
So mafuta itumangi chakula kwa appealing. Ni mentality tunakuanga nayo, mafuta mingi chakula tamu.
True.
So una reduce portion ya mafuta unatumia. Juu let's call a spade a spade. We cannot afford to buy olive oil or coconut oil. It's too expensive. What we have is what you use, but in smaller quantities. Yes.
Okay. So in short, kitu na get ukisema hiyo story yote ni self control ni muhimu. Control discipline yani ya control vitu. Okay. There's a time I texted you nikakwambia unitumie some fitness stuff, the videos zenye naweza train anytime ya covid bila kwenda nje kwa how and all that. And nikakwambia nimesare story ya salt. Ukaniambia si poa kuacha salt because pia salt ni important. So how important is salt in our bodies?
I'll take it back to science, biology, class 5. Tukifundishwa about nutrition. Tulifundishwa about the nutrients found in our food. Protein, carbohydrate, vitamin and minerals. Na water. Kwa minerals kuna hizo kina sodium, calcium, magnesium and stuff. Na kwa hiyo salt ndo tunapata things like sodium. Na sodium kuna kwa body yetu kuna connection to electrolytes in helping in balancing of the water and stuff. So sita go deep into it. But our body needs those micronutrients. Once you deprive your body such things, unaweza kuwa na things like dehydration. Yes.
How about sugar?
Sugar is good, but which type of sugar you taking?
Processed iko poa?
Processed iko poa. Once you take a lot of sugar, ina spike in insulin. Kuna kwanga kitu insulin imbalance. So unapatanga most cases, maybe if you get a client, maybe he or she is overweight. Anasema, mimi nimejaribu kufanya tizi, nimejaribu dieting, but haiwezi. But kila konayo ni insulin imbalance because our sugar levels are so high. So that mwili nataka sugar for energy, but which type of sugar you taking? When you take a pineapple, it already has natural sugars in it. When you take honey, natural sugar. So what you try to preach, wellness sasa pale na kamili. We preach not cutting off, but finding alternative methods. If you can take a teaspoon of honey in your tea, is better than taking 3 tablespoons of sugar in the morning.
So the substitute is honey?
Honey, stevia, or si lazima.
Stevia ni gani tena?
Stevia ni sweetener. Ni sweetener.
Kaile ya keki?
Hiyo keki inakuanga very high in sugar. You don't know, just a small portion, alafu keki inakuwa sweet. So stevia, it's derived from a plant, but it's very sweet. Yes, but inakuanga na zero calories.
Ni cheap ama expensive? Ni
very
expensive.
Expensive.
So I think the best substitute is honey.
honey, or you can even take tea without sugar.
Okay.
It's not a must.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, imagine if you take tea without sugar and ngwashe, sio sukari imekuwa balance.
Kabisa. By the way, sikangi sugar.
But ukikunywa na ngwashe tunasikia utamu.
Poa kabisa. Although hata place ilifika, hata bila ngwashe nasikia tu chai iko sawa. Yeah.
Mentality pia.
Ni mentality.
Yeah.
I think when umesema mentality imeni hit. Fitness. Sasa ni time ya COVID, kuna wale wana work from home. Kuna wale mavijana schedule yao pia hata kama hawa work from home wako na a lot of things on their plate. Kule mse mwenye ako na haraka, like life yake ni fast. Ni tizi gani zenye unaweza mrecommend afanye zenye ni a few minutes but ni effective kwa body yake?
I'll go back to wellness.
Yeah.
How you live your day-to-day life. Kuna msiatamka asema life yangu ni busy manze, nafai kwenda job. So instead ya nani place anaweza temea 10 minutes anachukua boda. Already hapo ume cancel out one aspect of wellness. Someone who's working 10 minutes a day and someone who's not working, they are not on the same WhatsApp. Jumse akatembea ana improve cardiovascular endurance yake every day.
Yes.
So it's all about making healthy choices. Unasema from point A to point B, I have time, I can walk. This building that I work at, kuna lift na kuna stairs. Naweza tumia lift nifikie haraka, but naweza tumia stairs nikuwe more fit. Na hiyo ni decision umake. Alafu the best part, ile while tunaishi saa hii, kuna YouTube. Ukiingia tu YouTube useme 5 minutes workout, you are given a range, lots and lots of workouts. So you are spoiled for choice. So at the end of the day, where is your mindset at?
Okay.
Do you want to live a healthy lifestyle? Do you want it to cooperate in your day-to-day life? Unataka kuishi ground floor ndo usitembeange, unataka kuishi that floor ndo uji challenging every day.
Unapanda stairs.
Unataka kwenda duka ya Masai iko karibu au unataka kutembea zaidi ndo uende that extra mile.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo tu ni tu discipline tu.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lastly, nataka tuonge story ya lifestyle diseases. In your line of work, ni shida gani mmesumbua vijana sana as far as hizi maugonjwa za lifestyle iko concerned?
So with vijana, I was talking to the people behind the cameras. Nikamwambia vijana, they don't realize about these things. Okay, let me give you a lineup. From age 5 to age 18, you live a very active lifestyle. You are up and down, going to school. In school, kuna kuangana co-curricular activities, kuna netball, kuna stuff. Then you go to uni. In uni, ikwange must join hizo vitu. But unapatanga most unis kuna gym. If you want to work out, you can work out. Kuna feel and stuff. But most people, sasa hapa ndo life una feel, sasa hakuna maparo, hakuna nini, so ni dunda and stuff. So you want to socialize more, travel more and stuff. So unapatanga wanataka kuweka fitness chini. Unamwambia mtu akwambia mimi nilikuwa nacheza netball nikiwa high school. But saa hii hata ball siwezi dodge.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Wacha njitaje. Hata mimi nilikuwa nacheza basketball. Sasa hii
na hilo kitu naulizanga mtu because ukikam kwa gym we do what you call an assessment, ndio kujua where are you currently at your fitness level. Mtu auliza mtu, so when did you last do any physical activity? Kwambia 20 years ago nikiwa high school. Like that does not count.
Ni kitambo sana.
20 years ago.
Ni kitambo.
That's a whole adult.
Yeah.
Then umetoka uni.
In short, kutoka mtu yeye azaliwe akafikisha 20 years, jamaa hajaifanya exercise.
Hajaifanya exercise, lakini at the back of his mind alikuwa marathona. Walikuwa na Eliud Kipchoge huko Eldoret. But sai anasema ule msee tulikuwa tunakimbiana naye. Yeah, ana live na hiyo
ana live in the past
yes.
Actually. Yeah.
But presently what are you doing?
Exactly.
So when you dig into career life, unapata you dedicate so much. You're starting up life.
Yes.
You want to have a family, you want to invest before you go into your 30s. Now so if on your 30s, now you have your family, maybe you've started investing in stuff, ndo inakuhit. Ala, ile suti nilikuwa napanga nikiwa nini first year or nikiwa my first year in work, hainitoshei. Unasema ala, nilipata mtoto nikapata baby fat.
Yeah.
So most of my clientele wanaingianga at their 30s.
Oh, okay.
Kuna ile realization I need to live a healthy lifestyle. I'm panting when I walk.
Yeah.
I'm not able to play with my child. I'm not able to sleep well because I'm too tired from work. So unapata vijana vijana unless ni msiwamje hiyo stuff mwenye amezoea kufanya kazi za mkono, vijana realizing mambo ya fitness. You hit wase in their late 20s and their early 30s.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Wow, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for coming, and I believe this is a conversation that we'll have, definitely have next time. Lazima ndakuita tena tuongee part B. Tuongee more over hiyo story ya diet, juu ni story kubwa. And tuongee pia stories za juices, tuongee stories za fitness more. And I believe tutasaidia a young person out there. By the way, hata before to release, before hata tuambie what you do na venye watu wanaweza kupata, unaweza ambia nini hiyo kijana kwa hapo nje concerning health, concerning fitness and concerning COVID-19?
Number one thing is life will catch up on you.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing now will reflect in your life in a few years to come.
Yeah.
So if you're a person who's sluggish, sapon mwenye una hata posture poa, with time utaanza kupata back pains. Usiona wale wazee wanashikanga mkongojo unadhani ati yao walikuwa wanatesa pia, hata walikuwa wanatesa.
Umeniambia hata nikasikia stretch kwa hata nikae vizuri.
So
umeniambia nikasikia ku stretch.
Unafaa kujiuliza, do you want to be that 90-year-old person walking straight au unataka kuwa 90-year-old person anatembea na mkongojo?
Na by the story ya back, wacha tuongee. How can it be straightened?
Yes, now. It can be now, not later.
Sai venye tunaongea msako kuna shida nini?
Si una shida.
I'm asking for a friend. Mwenye kona like nini? Naitwaje? Hii posture ya atatu neck posture. Can it inaweza kuwa straight?
Inaweza. Tunaanzanga subconsciously, unaanzanga wewe msee maybe kuna history.
Okay.
Akuanza kuinama tu. Maybe alikuwa na feel hiyo time while growing up as a teenager, alikuwa more self aware na feel maybe I'm too tall, maybe I have big boobs. Alafu hiyo kitu polepole you grow up, ushazoea kujicover up. So unafai kwanza kujiaccept, sema enyewe mimi ni mrefu na nitakuwa mrefu na sitaki kupika. So umeshajiaccept. Number 2, ukishaanza kujiaccept, slowly by slowly mentality yako will change. Unasema no one even cares. So unaanza kutembea tu poa, or you get a support system.
Yeah.
Like unapata msee anakuambia ile time nakupata kama umeinama unanipatia ruabe. Ukimagine hizo ruabe zote.
Unaanza kutembea tu straight.
Unataka kutembea straight.
Okay.
Also issue ya mgongo, unapata it's more here in Africa, unapata watu wanatembea na mkongojo. Juu
ile experience nimejua nayo sana ni hizi bags tulikuwa tunabeba tukiwa primer. Unapata ulikuwa unabeba bags, sijui vitabu za syllabus zote, zingine mjasoma leo.
Na umebeba 17 books.
Umebeba zote?
Na kwa class 2.
Kwa class 2. Sasa huyo mtu yana grow na hiyo kubishana akibeba bag asubuhi kurudi, asubuhi kurudi. Unajua sasa tunaongelelea 8 years. Mtu amefanya hivyo. Obviously hiyo mtu back yake kuna venye itakuwa. Ama ni mimi na theorize.
That is correct. Number 1, we put too much weight on our back. Number 2, as Africans, tunaonanga mops na tunasikia tujuange mops. Tunajua duster. Our back, I fake kwa flex for so long.
Wow.
But so imagine wewe from class 1 umezoea tu kuinama unapiga madasta. Number 2, most of our parents wamelele ushago. Kulima. Unalima like the whole day kama umeinama.
Wow.
Unaharibu back already.
Yeah.
Na hiyo kitu ujuangi sahi. Unasikia kamgongo kanauma kwa mbali.
Yeah, true.
But now in 30 and 40 years to come, no inaanza kureflect pole. So the things you are doing now. Unasema mimi naweza kula tu machipo to the whole day na star naona.
Yeah.
oju kuna cholesterol ina build up kwa mwili yako.
Ni kweli.
Itakuwa affect, utapata lifestyle diseases.
Yeah.
Diabetes kujangi na day moja.
Yeah.
Hypertension ikamingi na day moja.
Yeah.
Inakamingi pole ni kitu ina build up pole.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can tell vijana ni start looking after yourself now. Usiongoje ufike 40 years nuanze tizi. Ukiwa demu useme ati ndongojea nikishapata mtu hii ndo sasa nianze kufanya body goals. No, body goals ni sahi. Imagine
sile Instagram.
If you start working on yourself right now, even the delivery process will be easy.
Okay.
Carrying a pregnancy will be easy. Your body itakuwa well prepared for it. For a man also, ukianza kujatizi sahi ma bicep curl nini mtu yake kam utakukimshika unasikia lightweight. Unaona? So you start now for tomorrow. How you're eating. Si unaenda kwa best yako unamwambia huku tu ni soda inakuanga.
Kabisa.
Yes, kuna soda. I don't have anything against soda. But in moderation. Or you can squeeze oranges. You can take fruits. It's not a must upatie mtu afya and stuff.
Okay.
So it's all about choices zenye una make sahi ndo zitaku affect in the future.
Okay.
If you don't want to get diabetes, if you don't want to get pressure, lazima ujiangalie sahi.
Okay.
If utaki kutembea na mkongojo, unaanza kutembea straight sahi na una avoid zile vitu una flex mgongo wako for so long.
Okay.
Yeah. Also in terms of COVID, I know as a nation and as the world at large, atujai experience vitu kaa hizi. I mean, some of us, like myself, have not seen my friends in over 2 years. Inani hurt, yes. But una realize nikiweza end up hapo maybe akona parent wake hivyo. Maybe nitakuwa symptomatic na mzai wake je. So ni ile tu decision ya unajikinga juu inatake watu down. Alafu kwanza sahi the variant that it is in the last 1 month I've had imeni affect juu client anakuambia I'm not coming because someone I know got this variant.
Hayo ni dosa umepoteza.
Anijue hii variant inakam sahi si like the one that we had ile COVID-19. The Delta one aioneshani symptoms zake out. By the time it's coming out already lungs zishachapa. Na wezi jua mtoko nayo. So sisi tunasema let me go hug my friends, let's go out, let's go do this. We're not protecting ourselves. Na ujue in a few years sisi ndo tutakuwa wale wazee. Kabisa. Imagine tukwe generation ya aina wazai. Unasema mimi nilikuwa kama bishika 50 nikiwa mdogo but sahi tuko tu wawili. Walishia wote. Tutakuwa generation ina wase.
Yeah, true.
And we still want to keep that generation and na tuko tukipiga ma stories za kitambo and stuff. But sasa if you don't take care of yourselves now, tuko na watu wana come through. Watalelewa na nani? Who will build the nation?
Yeah, true.
It's up to us to protect ourselves and not just ourselves, even our parents.
Kabisa.
Even for in line with that, unaweza encourage people if you live maybe with kids or even yourself or the elderly, you start them on supplements. Okay. Tunakumbuka vitamin D, we're not getting enough. If you cannot get enough sunlight, get vitamin D supplements. Supplements are not medicines. Zinasaidianga kuboost immunity.
Unajua kusema supplements kuna mtu anaanza fikiria steroids.
Si steroids. Steroid ina enhance performance.
Yes.
Supplements inakuanga like for example,
I think kuna miseducation sana ya supplements.
Yes. Na getting sana hiyo. Lakini kuna if you are not able to get enough nutrients from whole foods, you can supplement by foods zimecompressiwa into tablets. Yes. Na supplements inakuwa na easy intake, easy uptake to the body, inakuwa absorbed easily. Junika dawa. So ukipata mara moja kwenye saa hii in less than 30 minutes. Kabisa. Nini headache ishaisha. Same with supplements. Vile hiyo process ya food ukikula spinach digestion ya take a long time, maybe 2 hours. but with supplements uptake yake ni rahisi. So if you have parents, kids, or even yourself, start supplementing yourself. Usiongoje COVID ikupate kama umesimama. Wacha ipate body yako ikiwa strong. White blood cells zako ziko strong. Ziko too ready for war. Yeah.
Awesome. Kuna swali naogopa kukuuliza. Na nilikuwa nafaa kukurelease lakini hii lazima nikuulize, lakini naogopa kukuuliza. I hope sitasulubiwa. There's an article, there's a conversation I had. Ilikuwa ni watu tu wana discuss pale. Kuna ni madam alikuwa anauliza, nowadays kumekuwa na many cases of cesarean births. Sasa alikuwa anasema kitambo cesarean hata zilikuwa zinasikizana. Ni cesarean ama ni cesarean? Cesarean birth kitambo hazikuwa as common as ziko sahi. Yeah, I'm not a woman, you're a mother. I think when unaweza discuss your story better. What is happening? Is it the generation that the generations are becoming weaker and weaker and weaker, ama ni fitness, ama ni health yenye tunakula, ama ni vitu tunakula, ama ni nini?
It's a controversial topic.
Very controversial. That's why hata nimeaibika nasikia kauoga kidogo kuuliza.
But ni controversial.
Yeah.
Number one, me like facts.
Yeah.
Fact number one, giving birth naturally is cheaper than giving birth via C-section. So unapata, I'm not trying to crucify any doctor.
Yes.
But it's ni sector inatoa do sana. So unapata most doctors, I'm not trying to crucify anyone,
yes.
They recommend C-section.
For monetary gain?
Yes.
Okay.
If I give birth naturally and I'll pay 20k, and if I give birth through a C-section, I give 10 times the amount, ni gani kwa na faida?
Yo, cesarean.
Yes. Then number 2, kuna ile aspect ya women fear giving birth naturally. Wako na misconception that, if I give birth, can I be
Ongea. Yapa.
Wanasema watabaki more loose.
Vagina.
Yes.
Okay.
What they don't understand, first of all, when you are when you get into labor, you contract. So either you give birth naturally or via C-section, contraction will happen. Unless in cases where contraction does not happen.
Yeah, true.
So your story ya kusema I'll become loose, my husband will run away.
Ni normal.
Kama ingekuwa hivyo sisi wote tungekuwa Shemai.
Yeah.
So kuna hiyo aspect.
Yeah.
Hiyo ya kufikiria if they give birth naturally,
kuna shida. Watakuwa lose.
Yeah. Yes, but najua if God alikuwa na intend vitu hizo ku happen, ingekuwa hivyo. I mean, after a while your body heals. It goes back to natural. I know it's not the same, but kuna with the way we sexualize birthing and stuff, it should not be. You're giving life.
Yeah.
I mean, what's more great than that?
Exactly.
That's number 2.
Yes.
Number 3, kuna ile naturally, a woman is not able to give birth naturally.
Complications.
Maybe, yes, unapata maybe amepata pressure while pregnant, or maybe hajafunguka and stuff. So it can be either of. Yes.
Oh, okay. Kuna na health fitness na nutrition ina play any role?
Fitness ina play role.
When it comes to the cesareans.
Yes, it plays a role because if, for example, like a person like me, I've been working out, itamanisha my pelvic bones will be stronger. I'll be able to push the baby.
Yeah.
Rather than kuna mwingine atajaribu, but it's not able to open up. They are not strong enough. Then kuna medical conditions, as I said, the pelvic bones, if they try to push, they start breaking up.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's a controversial topic.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But tunasemanga nowadays, to each their own. If you think giving birth naturally is good, if you think giving birth via C-section is good, you do whatever una feel is best for you. At the end of the day, both ways mtoto atakam.
Okay.
Na ndio kitu important.
Okay.
Yeah.
For that soon to be mother, mwenye sahi maybe akona mtoi na anaweza tusikiza. Ni food gani unaweza recommend so that they can facilitate the food can facilitate number one, safe delivery, then number two, the natural one, because I believe in as much as it's controversial, obviously kila mtu ana desire the natural.
True.
Yeah.
Kila mtu.
Kuna yenye nini? Okay.
Siku hizi kuna kwangana inatangwa selective CS.
Oh, okay.
Unasema you have a birth plan, you say mimi I want a CS.
Oh, unaweza tick. Kuna place una tick.
Yeah.
Like unachagua.
Yes. Of course not in local hospitals.
Yeah.
Ina depend na which hospital you're going. So unasema
okay.
I'm coming in. Please don't allow me to push.
Oh, okay.
Just operate me.
Oh.
It's my choice.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
No problem. What about tuseme self delivery? I think basi kila mtu anataka self delivery.
Yes. At the end of the day,
at
yes.
The end of the day, whether it's cesarean, whether it's natural, I think ni choice ya kila ya mse. Na Kenya is a free country. Yeah.
Yes, it's a free world.
Yeah. So nini self delivery, food. Unaweza to that soon to be mother, unaweza mwambia nini apart from food gani ya kule? Especially right now kuna another challenge of keeping herself and the baby safe from the COVID.
Yeah.
Diet gani inaweza msaidia? Breakfast, lunch, supper. Yeah.
I won't say breakfast, lunch, supper.
Yeah.
I'll start from the moment. Okay, tunaambiwa when you see the moment umefeel conception isha happen.
Okay.
Ukisha feel coming here unaenda usi. But if you want, like if you're preparing to get a baby, you start taking things like folic acid and zinc before conception.
Okay.
So before to plan, the moment you shall plan useme I want to go into that act, maybe getting a child, you start preparing a body. Ni kama unaona warm up. Au vile appetizer. Unatayarisha mwili, unaambia kuna vitu zinaweza change, so be prepared.
Yeah.
So taking folic acid and zinc.
Okay.
Then immediately after conception you start going to the hospital. Ukienda hizo antenatal nitongo prenatal, they advise you wanakushow you need to take these supplements. Juu at the end of the day ukumbuke your body will be carrying not just you but another person. So function ya body yako is no longer si zako, ina control pia na mtoi. Mtoi ndio unasikianga mtoi anasema anataka sijui maziwa, mama kunyangi maziwa, but whatever the baby needs. So the most important thing is first going to the hospital, they advise you accordingly. Number 2 is to make your conscious decision ya kukua active, because once you are active hata labor itakuwa easy and easy.
Yeah.
And number 3 is food choices. What are you eating? Unakula tu machipo juu ni cravings au unakula balanced diet? So that's why I can't tell you atukule breakfast, lunch, supper here.
Okay.
So long as all the nutrients are there, so
Okay.
long as all the food is balanced. You're hydrating well, you're walking, you're eating, sleeping enough. Zote zina add up to a healthy delivery process.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Asante sana. Sasa ni cha ukweli. Asante sana.
Tunaweza endelea.
Part 2 lazima tutafanya.
Sawa.
Tuonge kabisa story ya health, story ya fitness, na pia story ya nini. Tuendelea ku-expound more on the fitness issue. Thank you so much. I think unaweza ambia wase unaweza patikana aje. Kuna mtu anaweza kusikia aseme we huyo coach namtaka. Kama nipatie more teaching na kama pia nisaidie in my journey towards fitness and everything.
Fitness and wellness.
Yeah. Anaweza kupata wapi? Number? Yeah.
So, I guess tutakuwa tu as cliche as it is. I'm just on social media. Fit with Mumba.
Fit with Mumba.
Yes, on Instagram.
Instagram,
Yes, Facebook ni Wajiko wa Mumba.
So kuna jina Insta na kuna jina FB.
Unajua Instagram ni more of marketing.
Insta ni kutesa.
Alafu Insta si kutesa, Insta ni job.
Ni job.
Alafu Facebook sasa ndio unapata my relatives,
hapo.
my friends,
hapa na pale.
So lazima urelate na jina wanajua.
Ukiambia
Fit with Mumba kwa like fit. We thought you were Wanjiko, so
yeah.
Facebook ni Wanjiko, Wanjiko wa Mumba.
Okay.
Instagram is Fit with Mumba.
Okay.
I offer online coaching
Okay.
and physical coaching one-on-one based on client needs and stuff. So I advise on fitness and nutrition. And yeah.
Okay.
Namba
ya simu pia lazima upeane sababu
kuna
mtu kuna
wasi
tuta deal na watu watajaribu kupiga kitu yenye si biashara. Tuta deal nao thoroughly.
So I'll give my business number.
Not a problem.
0732 821 811.
Kuna shida.
Yes.
07, you can repeat again.
32 821 811.
No problem.
Calling hours 8 to 8.
To 8.
Yes, 8 to 8. Past that I'm sleeping.
Hakuna fitness ya past 8.
Hakuna. Unless ni emergency ni daktari.
Hiyo fitness ya past 8 hatutaki.
Hata ningesema 8 to 7. 8 to 8.
8 to 8. Yes. Hata tumpatie mpaka 8 ndio ile fitness huyo mtu ako nayo ishie 8.
Hata government imetupea curfew hours na tuna follow so 8 to 8.
Kabisa. Hakuna fitness ya past 8.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
God bless you so much. God bless your precious family.
Thank you.
Until next time, tutaongea more and more. Sindio?
Yes.
This has been the Truzone podcast with my dear friend Coach Mumba, and thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, God bless you and stay fit, stay safe. COVID-19 is very real. Tumesikia story ya Coach Mumba. Venye God alimsaidia akapenya. Na God is very powerful and is very able. Sawa. Above all, musemanga kitu moja. Fitness inaweza saidia, health inaweza saidia. But God ndio the giver of life. Na ndio the sustainer of everything that has life. So pia ukistay safe, ukisanitize, ukivaa mask na ukikeep a social distance, please omba na tengeneza relationship yako na God, so that you can be able to be connected to the sustainer of life. And until next time, tuonane in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.